Hi everyone, welcome to this week's audio version of the Exploration newsletter for the week of December 25th, 2020. And we know that a lot of you are celebrating various holidays this time of year, so thank you for taking a moment to give a listen to the audio version of this newsletter. We'll keep it tight so you can get back to all the partying. I'm Renee Meredith, the co-founder and COO of Exploration, and this week a very special thanks to my little holiday elves Heidi So and Jules Ramos for their hard work on the print version of our newsletter. And now, the news. ASCAP and BMI launched SongView, a comprehensive data resource for music users. Performing rights organizations ASCAP and BMI announced the launch of SongView, a comprehensive data platform that provides music users with an authoritative view of copyright ownership and administration shares in the vast majority of music licensed in the U.S. The information is accessible, free to the public, on both ASCAP and BMI's websites. For the initial launch of SongView, data was drawn from over 20 million songs in ASCAP and BMI's combined repertoires and was put through the SongView reconciliation engine. The online databases now display the breakdown of ownership shares by ASCAP share percentage, BMI share percentage, and shares listed as other, if applicable. Additional information featured in SongView includes songwriters and their affiliations, publishers, performers, alternative song titles, ISWC and IPI codes, BMI and ASCAP song IDs, and publisher contact information. Reconciled songs appear with a green checkmark to indicate that ASCAP and BMI agree on the information and have the same data in each of their respective systems. Tencent to increase Universal Music Group stake to 20%. On Friday, December 18th, French media conglomerate Vivendi said that a consortium led by China's Tencent will exercise its option to acquire a further 10% stake in Universal Music Group, raising the consortium's holdings to 20%. A Tencent-led consortium completed its deal to buy 10% of UMG in March this year. It retained an option running until January 2021 to double its stake, through a second purchase on the same valuation. The Tencent deal puts a floor valuation of 30 billion euros, or $36.9 billion on UMG. According to Vivendi, it plans to sell other minority stakes in UMG and to pursue an IPO of the unit by 2022 at the latest. A new era, a new license for U.S. digital audio mechanicals. Digital audio services are already preparing to secure new licenses administered by the MLC. The Music Modernization Act of 2018, the MMA, established a new blanket mechanical license covering the use of musical works in the U.S. by eligible digital audio services. This license will become available starting on January 1, 2021. For most DSPs operating digital audio services in the U.S. that offer interactive streaming or digital downloads to consumers, the MMA imposes several new obligations that they will be required by law to fulfill. Some of these require immediate action, while others must be completed no later than February 15, 2021. The MMA created two new organizations to help the DSPs fulfill their new responsibilities. The Mechanical Licensing Collective, the MLC, which is responsible for administering this new blanket license, and the Digital License Coordinator, DLC, which is responsible for representing the digital audio services that will be operating under the new blanket license. Both the MLC and the DLC began reaching out to DSPs months ago to help DSPs prepare to fulfill their new legal responsibilities under the MMA. Congress approves $900 billion COVID-19 relief package. Congress passed a $900 billion COVID-19 economic relief package on Monday night, which will deliver much-needed economic aid to individuals and businesses across the country. The package includes a $15 billion aid package in line with the Save Our Stages Act, which will provide grants to live venues and independent movie theaters. The music industry hailed the bill's passage with the American Association of Independent Music, Artists' Rights Alliance, Music Artists Coalition, Nashville Songwriters Association International, Recording Academy, Recording Industry Association of North America, SAG-AFTRA, and Songwriters of North America, issuing a joint statement which read in part, These relief provisions will save lives and livelihoods, and they are a substantial step on the road to recovery. Spotify to launch in South Korea in first half of 2021. Spotify has finally officially announced that its service will be rolled out in South Korea, the world's 6th largest music market, in the first half of 2021. The news follows a report published in the Korea Herald in March, stating that the company had set up an office in Seoul at a WeWork building in the Daechi-dong area. South Korea will become Spotify's 93rd active market. And from our random ramblings section, Billboard has posted their annual year-end charts. Be sure to check them out and don't just look at the chart relevant to you. I learned a long time ago to take some time for exploration, pun intended, of the charts and see what's moving and shaking all over. And not to brag, but there are a few exploration clients scattered about in there too. That's all for me this week. 2021 is coming, a new year, a new reason to celebrate. Stay safe, wear your masks, and don't forget, while the holidays are full of joy and fun, there are moments of stress and strain. You never know what someone else is going through. So don't forget to be kind to each other.